said, Ford Mustang. Probably 8 or 9 out of 10 reactions was, why a Mustang? The answer was something along the lines of, but you're a girl. I took it out for the first session. It just clicked. Okay. You know, it really clicked. I'm so excited. My first ever podcast.
It's only downhill from here.
I actually studied biomedical science. I majored in cancer and therapeutics. Worked in Auckland Hospital. It must have been like literally 2 seconds. And I just straight away, I was miserable. They said, well, while you figure it out, we have kind of a gap in the marketing department. Why don't you just come and help out? I loved it. I also get toothaches from stress. Yep. I went to the dentist and I thought, surely there's something wrong because you're stressed. I've always been a petrol head since I was 16. I came out and I said, I want a black Honda Civic with green neons and a full body kit, and I want it to be VTEC and da-da-da. There's nothing stronger than determination and willpower.
Dina, welcome to the Rice Pudding Project.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. My first ever podcast.
You see, it's only downhill from here.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No,
that means that this is, or it's only uphill from
you
here.
You set the expectation.
No, it's only downhill from here. You won't be getting, you could only really.
If you say it's only uphill, then you're putting pressure on it to get better.
On
right?
your performance,
my part of it.
Your part of it.
Yes.
So basically, you can only really go to like Joe Rogan or Diary of CEO, and those still won't compare.
Kind of know who they are, so I'm just going to say
exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. They're small podcasts, like no one watches them as much as we watch us.
Of course.
Yeah. They actually model their personalities on me. Yeah. Like that one guy, Joe, he does comedy, he does jujitsu. It's almost like he's copying me. But the funny thing was let's say he started maybe like 15 years before I did.
Okay.
But I think he knew what I was going to do.
No, but I mean, where he started and where he is now, you are part of his evolution, I am sure.
Yeah, the thing is, like, where he is now, he's done, I think, maybe 3 Netflix specials.
That's it?
Yeah, because he knows I'm going to do them, so he just does them before me.
I mean, I don't know, 3?
Yeah.
Talk to me when you're in the double digits.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, he's not like a Fast and the Furious franchise.
Poor.
100%.
Yeah.
100%, And he's like a jiu-jitsu, like 3rd degree black belt, whereas I'm...
Is that like karate or something?
Wow.
Karate.
See, I want to insult karate, but I can't because my wife is a 5th degree black belt.
Pick something else then.
No, jiu-jitsu, okay, karate is, I don't know, it's very technical.
Is it like UFC?
Yeah, see, that's it. Jiu-jitsu is more like UFC. Yes, yeah. You don't go into the UFC and do karate because you get your ass kicked.
Because I don't even know what they do in UFC, but I just know
it's mixed martial arts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not an expert.
Don't know what that is either, but sure. You're not my area of expertise, but yes.
Okay, but I know so on that topic, your area of expertise is marketing, right? Absolutely.
I'd like to think so.
Or you would like to. Well, you've worked on a couple of big brands.
Yeah.
You handled.
Fortunate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think you deserve to be there because they wouldn't. You did Expo, right? You did the Dubai Expo, which was
Expo
huge.
2020 Dubai.
Yes, which became 2021 because of that thing.
Yes, but officially still Expo 2020 Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, that so just the reason I say 2021 is that was huge, right? Yeah. It was a 6-month project.
Yeah. That
you've been planning for how many years?
So I had joined them 5 years before the 2020 opening date. So 5 years
in
is
planning.
How long? Yeah, I was working on the project.
Okay. Yeah. And then how many months or weeks before did they tell you, hey, this can get shifted?
You're testing my memory here because I tried to erase as much of that period of Expo. But it was, I mean, we tried to hold off till the very last minute before we pulled the plug, because also don't forget, one day things were in lockdown and then we thought it would go on for months, but it didn't. It went on for, I think, a month and a half here. And so things were constantly changing.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to jump the gun, right? We made a lot of promises, not only to people in the UAE, but people around the world that we're going to host the biggest expo, nothing like you've seen on this date. And so we were still hopeful. We had our fingers and toes crossed. I think it was something maybe around 3-4 months before the event that we said, you know what, people are starting to book their tickets. So we need to really be realistic and move it. And obviously, it's not just our call. Yes, we're the Expo team. You've got, the whole world has a finger or hand in Expo. Yeah. The countries who were getting their pavilions ready, they were sending people, delegations. You had our partners and our suppliers. And literally, I think everyone, it wasn't even 6 degrees of separation to know someone at Expo. It was like 2 or 3 degrees.
I still know people that are working at Expo in one way or another now. Capacity. Yeah.
So it was, last minute. But I believe it was the right decision to make in hindsight. Obviously, in the moment, I was like, no.
Because it could have been, because it's weird having such an epic event and then people not being able to attend, like Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's so weird to see the stadiums empty.
Yeah.
When normally it's packed.
And it's sad.
And then, for I understand for the athletes, they want to perform, but at the same time, because they've been preparing for 4 years and who knows what's going to happen in 6 months because they're at a peak conditioning.
Yeah.
But then there's no one there.
No, of course. No one wants to get on a podium and get that gold medal and it's radio silence, right? So, as much as it's self-recognition for you, you also want other people to recognize it too. And unlike the Olympics where, you've got the athletes and the show can go on, a World Expo, it's a World Expo. It's a collection of people. It's really the people that came, the visitors, that made it what it is. You can build the most beautiful pavilion, and if no one sees it, did it really happen? Do you know what I mean?
Which was your pavilion?
And with AI today, you can take photos and videos, but if no one saw it, did it really happen? So we needed the people,
Of course. Which was your favorite pavilion?
Favorite pavilion?
Yeah.
Not being biased.
New Zealand?
No.
Okay.
No, I shouldn't. I'm not saying no. New Zealand was amazing, but for me, it was the UAE. Hands down. That was like the centerpiece of the most beautiful setting I've ever seen. The architecture, the architects who worked on it, I forgot their names. I think it was Calatrava, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. Okay. But it was so beautiful where it was a full concrete structure that was shaped like a falcon.
Yeah.
And as the sun would rise and then set, the actual structure, so the facade would actually open up.
Really?
And then close. But you don't notice it because it's so slow, because you're talking about sunrise to sunset, so hours.
Yeah.
But if you were to put your camera there and leave it and do a time lapse, you'd see the whole thing. It wouldn't go, completely.
It's subtle.
It's subtle, but to me, that was just incredible. Yeah.
I don't know, because I remember the ones that stood out for me, I think it was Brazil. Was that the one with the water on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah. And then there was one with, I just remember umbrellas. I don't know if that was
Netherlands. No. That was, I think it was Switzerland.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And I remember the waterfall, because everyone, the waterfall was everywhere. Everyone was on everyone's.
I know. Yeah. But let me ask you something. I know I'm on your podcast, but let me ask you something.
Ask it.
How many pavilions or percentage do you think you saw?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask because I went there for a project and it was a lot of walking.
Okay.
We did like 5-6 days of walking.
Yeah.
But I'd say I maybe saw maybe 10%. Yeah. Maybe.
Sounds about right. That's most people.
I remember I saw Lebanon, like I said, I saw US, saw the UK. If I'm not mistaken, I was looked at the UK one and it's like, really? It was just, I
don't remember.
It was very just, okay.
Yeah.
But like the umbrellas, the water, I think it was Brazil with the water and that I remember.
Yeah.
Those ones that stand out.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
I know people who did all. Mm-hmm. Like they were there, they had the passport and they popped every single one.
Yeah.
And because I had one friend, I think it's Mazin. He would run there.
Mm-hmm.
On you would run around.
Oh, there's a track.
Yeah, he would run the track on a regular basis.
Okay.
I was like, dude, awesome. And he's like, it's an amazing feeling. You should go there. And I was like, wow, that's okay. Cool. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you. I was there.
Did you do all of them?
Well, I was there the whole 6 months.
Yeah.
Every single day. And I probably only saw 80%. Really? And I was there every day all 6 months. So that's why when he said 10%, I'm like, that's actually realistic. But yeah.
Because I would go and then I'd go into the dome.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'd be an event there or you see things there. So you would...
So many social events and food outlets.
There were so many concerts and stuff going.
Micro concerts. Forget the big ones on the main stage, but like little pockets of performances. I mean...
What got you into marketing?
So I actually studied biomedical science and I majored...
That makes perfect sense then.
Yeah. I should have brought my glasses and put them on. Then you might have made the link straight away.
Biomedical
science. So I majored in cancer and therapeutics.
Okay.
Don't ask me what got me into that because I think it was that typical like Arab, like go study something that's going to change the world. Yeah, exactly. So I ended up studying that and then worked in Auckland Hospital. I think it must have been like literally 2 seconds, like a couple of months. And I just straight away, I was miserable. I just said, you know what? I believe in the cause and finding a cure and all of that, but I'm not going to be the one who's going to do it.
In the cancer ward?
Yes, because I just, I didn't feel it was where I belonged. I'm very extroverted. I love being around people and talking to people, and I'm quite creative. And that was the opposite of that. So I said, not going to do it. But what am I going to do? No idea. At the time, when I was in uni, I was working part-time for a dairy company. So, of course, in New Zealand, sheeps and milk and cows and all of that. So I was working for a cheese company.
Okay.
While I was at uni and...
Wait, while you were studying medical?
Just part-time.
Just dairy.
Part-time. Actually, I was more of a... my job was to stand in supermarkets and sample the product to other people. I think I ate more than I sampled because it was really good cheese. I love cheese. But so when I decided after I graduated and I said, you know what, this degree, not going to happen. It was a family business, actually, this dairy company. And they said, well, while you figure it out, we have kind of a gap in the marketing department. Why don't you just come and help out? Not to lead anything, just, intern kind of come and help out and until you figure it out. So I said, yeah, okay. And that was it. I mean, I loved it. You know what? My career has always, from that moment, been shaped by the people that I reported to.
Okay.
And so the head of marketing, who was part of the family, was such a great... I mean, mentor is such a, is a word thrown around so loosely, but he was truly a proper mentor. And I think it was also because of him and him kind of really investing to teach me because he knew I had no clue what I was doing.
Yeah.
It made me love marketing. I think if I had someone else leading me, would I have been in marketing today?
He loved his job, so then you thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very influenced by people, not by anything else. So if I see someone... really enjoying something, I get curious about why they're enjoying it so much.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was that. And then I ended up just staying on. He really kind of mentored me and, I moved up through the ranks. And then I ended up leaving, joining another company in marketing, moved to Dubai. And then, that's kind of how I got into marketing.
What kind of cheese was it?
It was so good.
I'm a cheesy guy.
So, you know what?
That's not who I'm not. I'm not a cheesy. Well, I'm a cheesy guy.
So I'll tell you what. You know why I stayed with that company? Because they used to do Arabic cheeses, like halloumi and lebne.
Okay.
And oh my God, I'm salivating already just thinking about it. It was so good. And then your cheddar and stuff, for the Kiwi.
You don't like that? You don't like cheddar?
No, I do. But, at the time when I'm in New Zealand and you don't have a lot of halloumi and lebne, and all of a sudden your job is to eat it and sample it. Yeah.
See, so I like mozzarella and burrata.
That's so plain, though. I don't know, for me...
Wait, hold on. Labna is plain, no?
No.
Mistaken?
Labna is a bit tangy. It's a bit... I don't know, burrata and mozzarella... Don't get me wrong. I don't discriminate against cheese. Okay?
No, wait. There's some cheese. No way.
I love all cheeses.
Like Blue Stilton?
Love it.
Blue Stilton?
So I was just going to say...
Are you just...
The tastier, the stronger the taste of the cheese.
Poignant?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that word. That one.
The smellier, this is going to sound so weird, but yeah. Love
think you're the... See?
Love it.
That's like... My pops would say that kind of stuff. It's like, cheese doesn't go bad. It just gets better with age. And like, dude, it's moldy. He's like, no, that's just extra flavor. Like,
see, moldy by design is okay, but like a block of cheddar left to mold after a year, maybe not.
Yeah, when it has like the hair and
we should
stuff.
tell people listening, don't try this at home.
Don't try it. No, definitely.
Just
no.
disclaimer, we don't really be
if it's moldy,
responsible
don't try and invent penicillin again.
Yeah.
No, but
what?
Penicillin, right? Isn't that from mold?
Oh,
yeah, fungus.
That's allergic reaction.
No, penicillin. I'll have to fact check it. But no, that's how it was found. It was just like leaving something on the ground to mold. That's how penicillin was invented. Yeah. I can't remember, Adrian or somebody.
Okay.
I'll have to check with, You're the medical person. You should know this.
I said cancer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cancer. Yeah.
And that lasted 2 seconds.
Because
so I wouldn't trust me on that either.
I don't want to. Yeah, cancer is it's hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'll start.
But marketing, I can tell you a lot about.
There we go.
Yes.
What was name me besides Expo. What was another cool brand?
So I actually before Expo I was with Samsung, and before Samsung I was with Unilever.
Okay.
And you might think that I might answer that with Samsung. No, but not the case.
I'm an Apple guy, so...
Well, it's not about that.
Samsung,
I mean, everyone... Plug in. No, so for me, it was Unilever.
Okay, but it's huge. They have a huge portfolio.
Huge portfolio, but it wasn't about the product. So again, people, leadership. So I remember at the time, the global chairman was Paul Polman.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you remember him or hearing about him, but probably one of the greatest... corporate leaders of all time, in my opinion.
Okay.
Very people first, very human centric. People over profit any day of the week. People over pleasing shareholders any day of the week.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why for me that time at Unilever was probably the favorite time in my entire career, right up until now.
Okay.
And I remember he came to visit us once. He did a town hall because obviously, it was MENA region, our office. So small compared to the rest of his markets. But anyway, he came to visit us and went around the office to say hello to everyone. And he noticed everyone was really nervous, shaking hands and palms are sweating. And so when he did the town hall, he goes, I walked around, said hello to, some of you, and I realized you're so nervous. And he goes, I'm not a president of a country. I'm at the end of the day a CEO of a company. He goes, guys, don't take yourselves too seriously. At the end of the day, we sell soap and soup. And for me, and it's true because I remember before that, we used to always be like, no, it's so important what we're doing. And, share is up, share is down, profits are... But he's right. We sell soap and, this is the pudding project. I'm guessing there's no...
Campbell's?
I'm guessing there's no soup in that. But yeah, soap and soup. And for me, I mean, I connected with him so much in that moment because... it just it took a lot of pressure off of us. And I think at that time as a business unit, we were not doing that well. So we were under a lot of stress and I think he knew it, he sensed it. And it was his role as a leader to remove that pressure off of us. And absolute favorite time. If he had gone somewhere else after he left, I probably would have followed him.
Okay.
But he actually left the corporate world and just became a global consultant. So, but yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
How do you deal with pressure?
I stress very easily, and I don't know how to deal with stress. Okay. I'm terrible at managing stress, and I do really internalize it and let it affect me a lot.
Okay. How does it affect you?
So it affects me physically almost. It's going to be funny saying this or weird saying this, but I get the usual, like the headaches and lack of sleep and all of that.
Yeah.
But I also get toothaches. From stress, yep. So I remember when I first noticed it, I went to the dentist and I thought surely there's something wrong. And he did x-rays and whatnot and checked everything and he goes, go home, there's nothing wrong. And I said, no, but I'm not imagining the pain. I get pain from time to time. It's not always there. And he goes, you're stressed. And I said, no, you're kidding. And he goes, you're stressed. And I said, I've been stressed my whole life. People get stressed. I've never heard of a toothache. And he goes, some people, it does affect them. They get a toothache. From stress. True story.
Is it from grinding or just a regular...
No. Just nerves, I think. So stress obviously impacts on your nerves, and it overstimulates a lot of your nerves. And I'm assuming that's what it is. So yeah, I get toothaches, and yeah, like I said, lack of sleep and headaches. But and you see it, like my skin doesn't look as fresh, and all the usual signs. But yeah, toothaches is how I know I've reached my limit.
And then how do you
of
de-stress?
I take time off. If it's work that's causing the stress, I take time off from work. At the end of the day, yes, it's my career, but it's also a job. And I've been fortunate enough to have worked for, some of the most incredible companies in the world, like Unilever and Samsung and Expo. And so my health is far more important. So I take time off. If it's personal stress, I'm very good at compartmentalizing and just completely disconnecting until I feel like I have that peace of mind to be able to face whatever it is that's causing me the stress. So if I need to put it aside and block it for a week, 2 weeks, a month, without solving what it is, that's what I will do, but I'll completely ignore it. And
for that long?
I can completely do that. I'm very good at compartmentalizing.
Okay.
And I'm very good at talking myself out of moods.
Okay.
So say something is causing me stress or even sadness or whatever it may be. I'm very good at compartmentalizing it and moving it to the back and resetting my mood.
And what's that kind of conversation like?
It's not a conversation. It's almost like, it's almost like, what do you call them? Like a mechanism that just kind of, it's wired within me that when I feel like something is really kind of causing me a lot of negative emotion, I'm not talking about anything with a slight negative emotion, right? Those things, fine, I deal with it. But if it's something that I really feel is taking me to the extreme of my limit within that emotion, it's almost automatic that I just compartmentalize it and I just start to focus on something completely different and cheer up my mood and move on with my day. And I always believe that if it wasn't that important, I'll never come across it again. Yeah. If it is real and if it's significant, then I'll come across it again, but probably at a time where I'm more able and ready to deal with it mentally, emotionally, whatever that is. But yeah, it's I've always been like that. My whole life I've been able to just really immediately identify that this is actually causing me to go to a limit of a negative emotion and compartmentalize and then deal with it later.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very cool.
Look, it's good and it's bad, because the bad part about it is that some situations don't go away.
Yeah.
And so you only really delay having to deal with it.
Yeah.
But then the good thing is that some situations do just go away, which tells me that maybe they weren't that serious to begin with. And therefore, I'm glad I didn't allow myself to react or to, yeah.
Okay. What do you do for fun, for de-stressing?
So for fun, you might find this hard to believe because I look feminine, but
no, you're an MMA fighter.
No, jiu-jitsu.
Oh yes, you seem
about this.
You seem like the type.
Explain to you what jiu-jitsu is.
You did. I can't remember. Yeah.
Goldfish memory. Well, how long have we been here? What's the time?
It's been like 2 hours.
Minutes.
Oh, it's only time
15
flies.
minutes. Unreal.
And I forgot. You're a black belt, right?
At the end of this, I'm going to question you on everything I've spoken about, and I'm going to see how much attention you pay. No,
I'm sorry, George. I mean, not George. Sorry, Dina. Yes.
Wait, was it before Katie? Who was it? It's okay. No problem. I'll take it.
That's the record. I didn't call her Katie. Someone else called her Katie. Okay.
No problem.
Yes.
So back to a more serious topic. For
Jiu-jitsu.
fun? No.
No. Okay.
No,
Jiu-jitsu is fun. I love jiu-jitsu.
Do you?
Yes, okay. I do it a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
Actually?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Okay, tell me more.
What do you want to know? What is it?
I have no idea.
It's a form of martial arts, like grappling. We roll around men.
I joked about it. I've got a few friends, actually, that do
really?
jiu-jitsu as well. Yes, so one of my girlfriends And
That's a godfriend.
a female friend of mine, and then I've got a guy friend as well who are really into jiu-jitsu.
We said godfriend.
Girlfriend.
Oh, I said like it was a godfriend, like it's like a godfather, but it's like a friend. It's like you have a godmother, godfather, and a godfriend.
One of my girlfriends.
She's a jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
She's been doing it for a while, actually, a few years. So.
What's her name?
Rola.
Rola. No,
Yeah.
Where does she train? Do you know? No. We won't hype them up. Okay. She come to our gym. Okay.
Yeah, but no. So respect to anyone who does jiu-jitsu. I'm not
anyone, not everyone.
No.
You don't respect everyone.
No. We have to. Even those that try and can't. No, come on.
Huh? Okay.
We don't.
Yeah, but the world champions have more respect, even if they're white belt world champions. Even if I'm plugging myself.
White belt good, or is that
white belt?
Yeah.
White belt is the most dangerous belt you can get in jiu-jitsu.
I thought black.
No.
What?
Black
I'm
is
gonna have
the
to fact
highest
check
belt.
this. I'm
gonna tell you. Black belt is the highest belt in jiu-jitsu. White belt is the most dangerous and the hardest belt to get. Because it's the first belt you get.
I knew it.
No, there's a thing, right? It's always hardest to start.
That's right. For someone who's learning how to drive is more dangerous than a race car driver.
Exactly, because there's this thing called spazzy white belts. You will get injured with a white belt more than you will with any black belt.
Okay,
a black belt can beat me hands down every single time, but they don't hurt you. They control you
because they know how to do it safely.
Yeah. They'll be like, okay, choke, you're then okay. That's a wrist lock. I've broken your leg there. Like they can do all that kind of stuff, right? But a white belt doesn't know, and they grab you and they just jump on you, and you're like they just jump.
Wait, so you're a white belt?
No, I'm a white belt world champion.
Oh.
And that's not me saying that I'm a white belt and I'm a world belt. I was a white belt. I became the world champion. Because you get promoted when you win the world championships. I'm just being very egotistical and showing off here. I got promoted to a blue belt. So I like to call myself an advanced white belt.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I forgot my question. No, I remember my question.
Yeah.
So can a white belt fight a white belt, or is that just too dangerous? Is that like catastrophe?
A white belt can work because let them hurt each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the white belts, just let them be cannon fodder. Let them hurt themselves in the corner, and not us. Okay. Like we just, So that's the way it is. Like that's what. So you use the white belts for training.
Yeah.
Right. You there's a move I don't know how to do. Your white belt, come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it. Okay. But some of them are dangerous.
Okay.
Some of the white belts are like crazy.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, without the right technique, without.
Yeah, and they see something on YouTube and they're like, oh, let me try that, and fuck.
Yeah.
So and I'm talking I'm like high belt, but I'm not. I was like 2 months ago I was a white belt, but now, I'm not now.
Champion.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for reminding me. Last year.
Ah.
Yeah, this year I'm going for. Huh? Yeah, next year's this year's gonna be for blue. I'm going for blue.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one needs to know it was the heavyweight division and the old man division, but still.
Okay.
It was.
Listen, we don't discriminate.
There was nobody in the age of 44 to 45 who weighed 120 kilos that was better than me in the world.
I know, but that doesn't apply to you either.
I know. Thank you. I love you. Thank you very much. You're amazing. Yes. I am. I was fighting with the old men, but I'm actually very young. Yes. No, I'm older than 45.
Okay. Well, cheers to 2025.
See, Alzheimer's is already
2025 blue belt world champion.
Inshallah, yeah, as they say. Yeah.
Good.
Watch out, Master 4 Division.
Good. Now, can we get back to me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were interviewing me. Right. So you were going to say, because you're very feminine, I shouldn't be surprised that you base jump.
What? No.
No? I'm trying to guess.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll save you there. So what I actually do for fun is I drift.
You're homeless.
Cars. I knew you were going to go there. I knew it.
Drifting cars.
I drift cars, yes.
Okay, why do you say because you're feminine and to be surprised?
No, so you know why? Because it's almost like preempting what I'm used to getting in the past
lady drivers.
As a reaction.
Okay.
Well,
the cliche.
No, not lady drivers.
All right.
Okay. But it's more about that stereotype of, well, at least, okay, you don't look like a tomboy, let's say, right?
Okay.
Or you don't fit that stereotype of a grease head, a petrol head.
Monkey, petrol monkey?
Grease monkey.
Grease monkey, that's it. Something like that. Yeah.
Are we allowed to use that?
What, grease monkey?
Oh, I don't know. Now everything is like red tape.
No, it's grease monkey. It's about mechanics like having...
Well, you said it first, so just in case, you said it first.
Okay. I mean, I'd love to see, how is that...
You have to... Jimmy Kimmel the other day, look what happened to him. Poor guy.
But have you seen what they did now?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hello. So it's okay. You know, they called me, but I said no, next.
You weren't available.
Yeah.
Because we were doing this.
Yeah. I wanted to. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, you know what? Go to Jon Stewart.
I'm so sorry, but I'm also so grateful.
I was like, because Jon Stewart's career, let's be honest, he needs a bit of help, you know?
It's Jon Stewart.
The other funny guy with them.
Wait,
But they didn't go with Jon Stewart. They went with Stephen Colbert. Even better. Well,
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses.
Yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I turned it down because I had this commitment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm so grateful.
Drifting. Okay, so I don't think so. Okay, I get you the thing about being a tomboy, or but I don't think that's true. Well, I don't think that's necessarily, because I've seen there was Fitzpatrick. Oh man, she was amazing. Danica Fitzpatrick. Yeah, she's not a tomboy, and she's hot as smoking, and she was an amazing driver.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Disclaimer: I'm married. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just she's but like. Because there's that cliche, right? Women drivers. Let's be honest. So, like the people say the women drivers, if you say Asian drivers, I just say BMW drivers.
Fair enough.
Because whoever drives a BMW, normally they don't know how to drive. But I remember when I was young, seeing Pretty Woman. I was forced to watch it.
Yeah.
Not because I loved watching that movie a lot. And she drives.
That's okay.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. I loved it.
One of the greatest movies of all times. Julia Roberts, Richard Gere. Come on.
Exactly.
Better, yeah.
But
did you know they're making another one? I heard,
but I don't know if that's true or that's people.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, no, you could do something great, but they tried to make another movie together. What was it, Runaway Bride?
Yeah. No, but I think they want to make another. Like,
they want Pretty Woman 2.
Yeah, like
she has a kid, and
I don't think she's in it. It's almost like let's remake the movie in.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I know. That's
no.
Yeah.
No. That's not what the girl from OnlyFans.
Cancelled like Jimmy Kimmel. Not that I was happy he did. I actually totally disagreed with that decision, but anyway.
But when that movie, he can't drive for shit. I don't know if he drives up in a Lotus. That's how they meet, because he's like destroying the gearbox. And then she comes in and he asks for directions. She gets in the car, she drives him.
Yep.
And she can drive insanely well.
Yep.
Because she says that women are better drivers than men, because traditionally women have smaller feet and they can move the gears. And they can shift gears, the clutch and stuff. Because it's true, because like if you go like size 46 with me, I mean, now you don't need to because you got Tiptronic, but like it's harder. So women are technically able to be better drivers than men when it comes to those things. I'm just saying. But drifting.
I mean, I don't know, like what would make someone a good driver? What would you say are the things or the qualities that you would say a good driver needs to have? Like,
awareness on the road. It depends. Are we talking about on the street or are we talking about racing?
That's the thing. I mean, it's so vague and so, I don't know.
If you need to be able to, common sense is very important in driving.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's awareness on the road, knowing how to park, knowing how to do a 3-point turn.
Fair.
For me, that's the most important thing.
Fair.
But I find the worst drivers for me, and I don't know why it's all about me now because it's my show and I'm egotistical, but the worst drivers for me are the parents at my kids' school.
Okay.
School drop-offs is nuts.
But is that because it's almost like Game of Thrones where like I need to get in and get out and like...
Yeah. And they drive like lunatics and they know that there's kids around because they have kids around and they just drive nuts and they'll park anywhere they want.
Yeah.
And then now there's this thing where they leave their keys in the car, engines running and they walk off.
Yes. I've seen that. Yeah. That's wild.
Which is hilarious because there was a guy a couple of days ago, a Tesla recorded him.
Yeah.
He was going up to cars and trying to steal a car. Like,
you're kidding?
No, I swear to God. And I had a joke about it. I was like, man, this guy had a Porsche Turbo. He leaves his car with the keys in it and walks off, drops his kids. I said, if that was anywhere else,
forget it. The car will be gone.
Taking the car.
But you know what I find really interesting? So I've been out during those hours of drop off and pickup, right? Every time I'm like, why don't I learn my lesson? Just stay at home during that period. But then I drive past the school and I see what is supposed to be a 3-lane road that is actually a 1-lane road because the other 2 lanes are now parking. And outside of that, that 1 hour of the drop-off pickup, that would be a fine. That is illegal.
Yes.
But I've seen police kind of just drive around it. Like during that 1 hour,
because you don't want to deal with angry parents at that time. Even the police say, hell no, I don't want that drama in my life.
Yeah.
No, it's
wild.
Why drifting?
Why drifting? So look,
And how drifting?
Okay, which one do you want me to answer first?
Why drifting?
Okay. So look, I've always been a petrol head since I was 16.
Where does that come from?
Fast and Furious. I know, it's funny, but that's the truth. So do you know what?
When I was 16, I watched Fast and Furious. I'm
No, hang on.
shit, I was in my 30s when I watched Fast and Furious. Like, that's how old...
That was the spark that started it all. So I was 16. I had just gotten my license in New Zealand.
So American Muscle or Japanese import?
Oh, American Muscle.
Okay.
Today. Back in the day, my answer would have been
Nissan Skyline.
Honda Civic.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I had just gotten my license. Fast and Furious came out, went to watch it at the cinema.
Yeah.
The same time, my parents were shopping around for my first car. I came out and I said, I want a black Honda Civic with green neons and a full body kit, and I want it to be VTEC and da-da-da. So my dad said, okay, no problem. You're not asking for a BMW or a Mercedes. I mean, sure, we'll get you a Honda Civic, right? He's like, but I'm not getting you this Honda Civic. You know what? The only thing I'll get is a black Honda Civic. That's what you're getting out of
You do the rest yourself.
No, that's it. No, you do the rest. So he went and got me the lowest version of the same shape Honda Civic, but it was, like 1.5 liter carburetor, not even fuel injected. And so I ended up saving up, buying an engine, which is the one in the premium spec of that car.
Yeah.
It took me 9 months of DIY, of watching videos online.
You did it yourself?
Of going around to workshops whenever I needed troubleshooting, asking, learning, bought all the tools. At the time, I had a part-time job actually in a...
Jeez.
No, that was before university.
Okay.
I had a part-time job in it's called Super Cheap Autos. It's like a spare parts, tools.
Oh, you're fully into this.
So I had, staff discounts.
Okay.
I'm like, great. Toolbox and the engine pulley and the jet and everything. Took me 9 months.
Wait, you got the pulley and everything?
Everything. I did it in my garage. And 9 months later, maybe a little bit more, I ended up finally finishing it. Didn't really get to enjoy the car for 9 months. So I was still, getting rides and catching the bus. But I'll tell you what, when I finished that car, that's probably my greatest achievement in life. It's just crazy because I've had a lot of achievements, right? I'm successful, alhamdulillah. I'm quite happy with what I've done. Yeah. But for me, nothing beats that moment because also don't forget the context. I'm a 16-year-old. Yeah. Unfortunately female, like as in that stigma existed very much back then.
But people must have been super impressed.
No money, part-time job, going to school. Were people impressed? I don't even remember because I didn't really do it for anyone else. I don't even...
But your dad must have been like, wow. Do you have an older brother? Or...
No, so I'm the eldest.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, my dad is a mechanical engineer. So, he did, support with guidance, but he wanted me to also learn a lesson. Because at the end of the day, he thought he didn't want me to get into the racing scene or anything,
Okay.
So he didn't want to encourage it. I mean, he probably could have bought me the car ready anyway, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think he wanted to teach my life. It wasn't even about that. He just didn't want me racing. So he just went and bought the basic model, which is more civilized and,
16, you don't need a race car.
But he also didn't want to encourage, because he knew what I want. I wanted that Fast and Furious, right? I wanted to be, what's her name? Suki? Suki on...
Letty.
Suki's the second Fast and Furious. Yes, yeah. Letty and the sister and whatever. Yeah. That's who I wanted to be. And I think my dad knew that. So he's like, no. He's like, because we have to get you a car anyway. Sure, you've asked for a Honda Civic, no problem. But he didn't want to encourage me getting into, because don't forget, I'm 16. I just have my license. Yeah. I'm not experienced. I could probably get into a lot of trouble as well if I do the whole racing scene and all of that. Hurt someone, hurt myself.
Yeah.
So, but he didn't know how determined I was. And I think for him, he didn't really want to help out because he wanted it to last as long, like delay as long as possible.
That's insane, because I had a GTI when I was...
A Golf.
Yeah, 19 or something like that. And the biggest achievement I did was changing the spark plugs, the air filter, and the fucking oil. The oil.
Yeah.
And the oil, and I remember...
The oil is a big one, huh? It's not easy to change oil.
And then I was like, and then I had this bucket full of oil. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this shit? Like, and then like, that's why people do it in the garage, because they have places where you can dispense the oil, because I'm not going to pour it down the drain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a lot of hassle for nothing.
A lot of work.
Just to be like, oh yeah, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And I bought all the gear, and I had no idea, and I had like the manual.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it's too much work.
No, fair enough.
It's never. And the drifting, like I barely do wheel spins. Like I've done wheel spins, but I don't know how to do them. Like if I did a wheel spin, it was in my F-150. I just put my foot down the backward.
It does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
American muscle.
Huh?
American muscle.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to. Like I have no idea how that drifting happens. Like I saw Tokyo Drift recently, and like they're turning this way, but they're turning the wheel that way. But I don't understand the physics behind it.
No,
so
there's
it
a lot
baffles
of
me.
disorientation as well when you start, because like you said, I in order to go there I have to turn here.
Like, you want to go left, steer right. No, that don't make sense.
No, yeah.
I have a friend who's a huge drifter here. Huge. Danny, like he's like...
Danny is one of my closest friends.
Oh, Neville?
Yes.
Okay,
You know what? Danny is my drift mentor.
Dude, this guy is insane.
Danny, we're talking about you, Danny.
Yeah. He's like, I live with him.
No.
I had lived with him for a while. Yeah. Dude is like, you get the music, he's super talented, but he does this drifting thing, and it's like insane.
No, I have so much respect for Danny. I mean, to be honest with you, I think he's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to take it seriously.
Nature, no?
Lunatics by Nature.
Yeah.
Yep. He's sponsored by Monster. No, I mean, the guy is incredible. For me, he's what I benchmark myself to, like what I look for.
So it's like, I don't understand how you do it.
And,
I really don't.
And that's not what he does full time, right? So
he's
a DJ. He's
touring the world all the time.
Exactly. So I don't know. I got into drifting because I've always been into racing. I even motorbikes at some point. So I used to ride for a little bit in New Zealand. And then drifting, I only picked it up 3 years ago. Seriously.
How? Like where did you do it?
So I was bored one weekend and I said, I want to do an experience. I don't just want to go and have lunch or go to the beach.
You were bored?
I want an experience. I want something that like I haven't done like properly. So I booked out in Omalakiwan. They do like drift experiences.
Okay.
Went out there and it was, I think, a 1 hour session where first they take you as a passenger and then they let you get behind the wheel. But all you're doing is donuts, really, because that's all you can
even do a donut. How'd you do it? Okay, how'd you do a donut?
I mean, how do you do a donut?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you need to have traction off. Second of all, you need to floor it. And as you floor it, you need to just nip the steering wheel so that as it loses traction, slides out, it kind of just throws the back out.
Yeah.
So you don't use e-brake or handbrake. You don't use foot brake.
What's the e-brake?
E-brake is the handbrake.
Okay.
But you can only do that if you have enough horsepower.
Okay.
That's the thing. And you can only do it if you have a rear-wheel drive. You can't do it if you've got a front-wheel drive, and you can't do it if you've got a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive.
Okay.
So it has to be a rear-wheel drive, enough power so that when it dumps it to the rear wheels, there's enough torque for it to actually spin in place.
I'm lost, but carry on.
If you can't get the wheels to spin in place, then you just end up driving, right? So that's what happens. So that tells me you can't do it either because you don't have enough power and torque going to the rear wheels so that it spins fast enough, quickly enough for it not to catch traction.
Or I have all-wheel drive.
Or you don't have a rear-wheel drive. You don't know what kind of car you have?
No, I know.
Oh.
I know that. Hello. Like,
I don't know about you saying, or I have.
No, I'm saying, or I have an all-wheel drive. Like, I know what car I drive.
Okay.
Yeah, my son chose it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive?
It's all. I can do 2 and 4. Okay. It's an off-road vehicle.
Yes. Okay.
It's a Ford Bronco.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And I've never taken it off-road.
Every time someone says that, I think OJ.
Yeah, because he did he's the reason they discontinued it for a while.
Yeah.
And I think they released it on his birthday.
You're kidding.
No, I think that was like a whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it would, but that would have been a really good marketing stunt. That would be a genius. No, but I always, whenever that happens, whenever I see someone doing a wheel spin or doing these, I'm like, but now you need to buy new tires. Aren't you ruining your brakes?
So, normally when I do a 2-hour session, I go through 3 sets.
See, for me, that's just money. Just like
but I would 3 sets, but I would never do this outside of the drift track because you're right. Road tires are expensive.
Oh, okay. So drift tires are not the same?
No, drift tires, you can buy the cheapest ones because you know they're going to last you 20 minutes or so.
What's the cheapest one? Because I like.
So what you do is you buy Chinese tires, for example.
Yeah, Timu.
Sure.
target brands.
Alibaba, Temu.
Yeah. Sponsorship.
Yeah.
eBay, all that stuff. Yes.
Sponsor you or sponsor me? Because I'm looking for sponsors.
Us. Yeah. Can buy one, get one free.
The rice pudding project drifting.
Brought to you by... No, we'll have these hanging on the back of your car.
Yes.
Just
recently I've attached Labubus to the back of the car. They're probably pitch black by now.
Labubus, my God. Labubus.
It's okay. A subject for another day.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm jealous I didn't invent these things.
I'll tell you what.
And so I don't mind. I wish someone had told me first.
Invent what?
I don't know.
It's a soft
It's like a gremlin.
That has a
like with these teeth.
Yeah.
It's scary. It should be scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not an invention. It's just, you know what? This is a perfect example of the power of K-pop. That's all it is. It's not the power of K-pop.
I get that. The Korean bands. But what's that got to... I have no idea. What's that got to do?
So
they invented
one of the singers from Blackpink, Lisa, she's also on the White Lotus.
Huh?
White Lotus? Is that what it's called, the show?
Yeah, White Lotus, yeah.
She went on Instagram casually, not even a plug-in, just casually talking about, this is my Labubu collection. And the next day, the Labubu frenzy was born, and that's all it was. I mean, this is not... But that is the power of K-pop, and it's wild. Yeah. And that's why I went out the next day and lined up at Dubai Mall for 2 hours to buy Labubu. No, I didn't. I'm joking. No, of course not.
No, it was 3 hours.
No. And not at Dubai Mall in the heat on Blue Water. But anyway, don't judge me. No, I didn't. But I mean, to be honest, I did get into it,
What's there to get into?
The accessorizing element.
What's wrong with Lego?
I don't know, man. Honestly, now that I think back on it.
Because I'm a Lego guy.
Now that I think back on it, like, why? I don't know. You kind of get caught up sometimes.
And so you hang them on the back of your car. What do you drift in? You have your own car?
Yes, I've got a Ford Mustang. Her name is Harley.
Harley.
Yes.
It's like Harley Quinn.
Exactly. So that's the inspiration. She is purple. So yeah, it's a V8 Coyote 5-liter motor, modified. So it's not factory, but when I got the car, it has enough power. So that's why I mean about power, that I was able to do it straight away. No, didn't touch the engine.
Okay.
But yeah, and I love it. And also, that's another one. So when I started telling people in the drift community that I was building a car, because they call it, we're building a car, although you're not really building a car, you're just modifying it so it can, drift. So I said I was building a car, and everyone said, okay, what are you building? And I said, a Ford Mustang. And I kid you not, probably 8 or 9 out of 10 reactions was, why a Mustang?
Why not?
And it's not because it's not a good drift car. It's an excellent drift car. And there are so many drifters that use it.
Yeah.
So when I would say, why not a Mustang? The answer was something along the lines of, but you're a girl. I swear to you.
So you should be in a Cinquecento? Like what?
It's not even that. And for me, how do you argue with that? Because there's no logic, right? To drive a car, regardless of how big the car is, how fast or slow it is, all you need is to be able to see, to have, your feet for the pedals, and then arms to steer, or an arm to steer.
Okay.
So where does the male-female part come into deciding you can't drive this and you can drive?
100%. It's like climbing.
So I couldn't even argue with that when I would hear that kind of reaction. And by the way, it's not everyone in the drift community. There were actually, a lot of the guys in the community that said, hell yeah, like, let's go. Danny was like, go for it.
I think he supported a few people, women as well.
100%.
Yeah.
So, but there were other people that were like, might be too big for you, we don't know.
Too big for you.
It is a big car, okay? But again, it's about the skill. It's not about the physical size or the gender. I mean, but I got that. And so when I finished the build and I took it out for the first session, and I mean, I'll tell you, I felt my first 10 minutes in that car, I felt like I'd been driving it since I got my license back at 16.
Okay,
it just clicked.
Okay.
It really clicked. And it's so weird to say that because that's how I do identify with cars. Some cars I just don't click with. The setup feels different. It's stiff. It's not soft enough. It's too jerky. It's too snappy. And some cars are just not my style of driving or drifting. But for this one, it was just beautiful, like just felt right.
And you don't take it on the road at all, right?
No, it's not road legal.
It's not road legal at all. So is it like a cage inside, like less inside? Like
so no, I don't have a roll cage.
Okay.
You don't need a roll cage unless you're going in the international super pro, super high speed competitions. I mean, it's not to say an accident can't happen in the competitions we have here, but yeah, I don't need it. So basically what I did for the build is different suspension. So suspension that you can adjust to increase the stiffness or the softness of it depending on the day and the track.
Yeah.
An angle kit to allow to get more steering angle rather than a normal road car where it would lock.
I don't know what that means.
So, that's why you need to do a 3-point turn, right? Because at some point your steering wheel locks and you cannot turn anymore.
Yeah.
With a drift car and the angle kit, you can actually turn much more than a road car. So what you might need to do a 3-point turn in, I might only need to do like just a straight U-turn in that same space.
Like the steering in a Wrangler Jeep. If that helps. Because the Wrangler Jeeps can turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, angle kit, obviously tuning, exhaust, manifold, heavy duty clutch.
Okay, why does the clutch have to be heavy duty?
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it burns out.
Okay.
So I already burnt through one clutch after I finished building the car, and I burnt through it quite quickly.
Okay.
So then I said, I'm not going to keep changing. And also, when you have to change clutch, you're taking time off drifting. It depends on how long it takes, if the part is available or not. So it's a headache.
And the car has to be manual?
It doesn't have to be, but preferably.
Okay.
So, because not everyone knows how to drive a manual, especially I think in the UAE more than any other country.
Yeah.
Because manual cars are not a thing here.
Yeah.
So, for example, where I drift, which is at the Drift Home in Jabal Ali.
Drift Home.
Yeah, the Drift. So it's a proper, by the way, it's a track. It's one of, I think, 3 in the world that is specifically dedicated to drifting. There's only 3 tracks around the world that are drift only.
Okay, I need to know. So when you do a drift race, what is a drift race?
So normally you start off by your qualification runs. So you get 2 runs where you have a course laid out, right? So let's take Emira's Drift Championship, which happens across the UAE as an example.
Yeah.
EDC happens, doesn't happen in a proper track, but it actually happens in an open space kind of car park.
Yeah.
And then that's set up the track.
Track or cones or something.
Exactly, right? Normally, most of the time, it's kind of like a figure of 8. So that's really the track, right? It's not that simple, but I'm just simplifying it here. So you would do 2 qualification runs. There is a panel of judges, okay? You do your qualies individually.
It's not timed.
Well, okay, it depends on the competition. Some are timed, but a lot of it, so you get points for obviously things like your initiations, your transitions in terms of how you're transitioning between the loop, smoke.
So they want smoke as bonus.
Of course. I mean, how are you drifting and if you're not?
I'm just like it's...
No, definitely. So smoke, yeah. Okay. So there are different things. And then there are some competitions where they even give you points for the livery of the car, the look, the style. But not all competitions do that. But there are some that also award for a good-looking car that looks cool and has its own personality and whatnot. So anyway, you do your 2 quali runs as an individual on the track. And then the judges will score you. And then the top 32 would then go through to the knockout stages.
Okay.
That's when you start to do the tandem runs, which is 2 cars drifting at the same time
as a team
with each other against each other. So say I qualify for top 32, I would get paired up with someone also who has qualified, and then we would do 2 runs together. Yeah. The first run is I would lead and he or she would be chasing me. And then the second run, when we finish that one, we come back and then he or she would lead and I would chase them.
You don't have to overtake them at all.
Well, no, you shouldn't overtake them unless they spin out or something, then you can't.
Oh, you have to follow them.
It's not a race to the finish line, but you have to basically cross the finish line as closely as possible to them without making any mistakes along the way, like spinning out or causing them to make a mistake or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So quali is individual. After that, knockouts all the way until the end is tandems. So you're just doing it with one other car.
Okay.
And then you move through. So yeah, how did we get to this? I actually
You
forgot what the
started
question was.
what the racing is, because I'm
Listen, I could talk about this forever. I love it so much.
the Jebel Ali home. Yeah, you think it's a specific course.
Yeah, so now, you asked me about automatic or manual.
Yeah.
That's how we got here. So, in the drift home, which is the track in Jebel Ali, the academy that runs it, where you tomorrow can go and do a session, is called DX Drift.
Okay.
And DX Drift, they have their own cars, so that's what you would learn in or do the experience in. And so they have automatic and they have manual. Because like I said, if you go and you've never done it before, you don't want to spend the entire hour of your session learning how to drive a manual without even doing a donut.
Yeah.
Because then that's a waste of your time. We're probably going to go once. You want to drift. You want to do donuts. You don't want to spend time clutching. So then there's the automatic car. You can do it.
Okay.
Is it as fun? No. Is it as... can you compete in an automatic? In my opinion, no, because you're limited as to what you can do with the car. Because then you're not really controlling every input.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how we got to that point.
Okay. All right. So we're looking for sponsorship?
Yes.
From Temu or...
Listen, like I said, we do not discriminate.
Okay.
Alibaba, Temu, the Rice Pudding Project,
Yeah, rice pudding project. Yeah, I'll supply the cans. When you get rid of the labubus, the cans are there.
Great.
Consider me.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. That was a big cost that now you're going to take off my chest because I needed something to replace the labubus with.
Hey.
And we all know.
And noise.
Labubus are expensive.
Yeah, maybe the cans will create like sparks and more fire.
Listen, get one into a K-pop singer's hands and it might become the next labubu. You never know.
I wouldn't know a K-pop art style if I saw one.
What?
I'm telling you. Listen.
See, I got really into it recently.
What, K-pop?
Yeah.
I
think it's good music, to be honest.
I've not even heard the music. I don't even know. I saw something. I saw like a Netflix Demon Slayer cartoon.
Oh, yes.
And I was like,
okay.
I
haven't watched that, but I mean, K-pop is...
I'm sure it is. It's just, I haven't...
yeah.
I'm not as musically advanced as people. I'm sure my son will start singing some of the songs soon, and then
probably, yeah.
What's this? But right now he's on Imagine Dragons and stuff.
Good taste.
Yeah.
Good taste.
He likes Guns N' Roses. Yeah, he loves Welcome to the Jungle.
It's old school.
Yeah, he likes that. So then I tried to teach him about like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
And he was like, no. And I was like, why? Yeah. He's like, where's the beat, Daddy? No, he was like, where's the beat? He's like, where's the beat? Where's the beat?
You're kidding?
I'm like, bro, you're 6 years old. What do you mean, like, where's the beat?
Wait, he's 6?
He's 6. I swear to God. I'm telling you. He's like, I want to listen to Thunder. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Thunder and Lightning. Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then he Sweet Child of Mine and Welcome to the Jungle on repeat.
Interesting. Okay.
On repeat. I tried Coldplay.
I have a feeling he's going to be something like musically, because if he's got the ear, if he knows about that stuff now, mashallah.
And then like I played, he was like, oh, I want to listen to Iranian music. I'm like, Iranian music? He's like, yeah, like we're Iranian, so we should listen to the music. I was like, bro, I've like never listened to the music. So I literally Googled, I was like, who listens? I'm like, Gugush. Gugush is like the most famous one. Yeah. Played the song. He's like, oh, I love that song. Put it on my playlist.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He's got a good ear. Yeah.
So like, I mean, I grew up listening to hip hop, so like,
yeah, same.
I can't play it for him.
Same. Yeah, of course, with the language and everything.
Yeah. I mean, he's heard the language from me, but like, it's thing. So, what would you like people, besides sponsorship, what would you like people to know about you, or any advice you have for young people, women, men who are trying to get into marketing or drifting?
Yeah, no, look, I mean, I think, let's start with trying to get into marketing. And someone asked me something similar a few weeks ago. If you are someone who really wants to get into marketing and take it as a proper career, it might be easier. And I know everyone tries to avoid going the agency route to begin with. Everyone wants the sexy client side, right? To work for the brand.
Yes.
Getting into client side and again, having worked for, 3 of the biggest multinationals in the world, it's not easy, honestly. I mean,
Did you ever work in an agency though?
I didn't. Yeah. But what I'm saying is getting into client side as a it's more difficult.
No, I mean, you have to get the agency first and then, yeah.
So, and I've seen a lot of young people who have graduated and they keep holding off just chasing the client side. And before they know it, it's been a year and a half, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I say, don't waste a day. The earlier you get in, because fortunately with marketing, it's easier to climb the corporate ladder, I believe, than most other functions.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And so my advice would be, obviously, I understand you prefer to work for the client, but set yourself a realistic timeline in terms of that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Then go into agency. But then my also recommendation would be is don't stay at an agency for years and years.
Yeah, don't get this.
Because we all know that with clients, they don't want someone who's been at an agency for, say, a decade, right? Because then you're very agency kind of state of mind when it comes to marketing. There's always that sweet spot. And even it applies to when I was at Unilever. I was there for 6 years. And when Samsung came knocking, I didn't want to leave. I told you, Unilever was the best time of my life. I was a uni lover. And I was. And man, I mean, I have such good thoughts when I think about that time. But when Samsung came knocking, I was like, no, not interested. It was actually the recruiter who approached me and said to me, Dina, there's nothing in it for me, but my advice to you is if you stay another year in FMCG, you're only ever going to be in FMCG for the rest of your life, because there is that sweet spot that most companies look at where someone crosses from being transferable in terms of marketing skills to no longer being able to transfer the basic marketing skills to a different industry. And then they just become FMCG or just agency. And those sweet spots exist in industries when it comes to marketing, but they also exist between agency and client. So my recommendation is, if you can't get into a client, don't wait too long. Get into an agency, do a few years, and meanwhile work on targeting getting into the client side.
Good sound advice.
So that's for marketing.
Yes.
To answer your question about advice on drifting.
Buy a Honda Civic, change the engine.
Honda Civics are terrible for drifting, they're front wheel drive. But anyway. No, look, my advice is, you know what, how do you know you want to get into drifting or not? You don't. I didn't until I just went to do an experience for fun. So this is not a plug, but really having started my journey with these guys, reach out to DX Drift, book a passenger experience session even, or just a 1-hour trial session, and see if it's for you or not. You might actually decide I enjoy watching it more than actually doing it. Or vice versa, but dip your toe in the water and see. You'll know. So yeah.
Okay.
Call DX Drift. They taught me everything that I know. So a lot of credit to them, and actually also Pro Drift. Pro Drift Academy were the ones in Al Quwain that
you did the first time.
that sparked that passion.
How often do you drift?
Look, obviously in summer I'm not. It's too hot. I had no windows or no AC in the car, so it's impossible. Yeah.
What about the smoke then?
Yeah, I mean, I come out and literally I can do this, and it's like there's tire soot all over my face. Yeah.
Okay.
Part of the fun, right?
Yeah.
What did we call it? A grease monkey?
Grease monkey.
There's your grease monkey, okay? Talk to me after a 2-hour drift session.
Wait, you just said no AC, no windows.
No windows, no. But I mean, if the weather is decent, which is, I mean, almost like 8 months of the year, I do twice a week, every week.
Twice a week? And 3 sets of tires every time?
So, okay, we need tire sponsors too.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, no, right. It's not cheap. I'm not going to lie. I'm self-funding. And so jokes aside, sponsor or no sponsor, I'm self-funding is because I love it, right?
You're going to send me the link for your GoFundMe page.
I'm going to do that.
For your tires.
I'm going to do that. And I'll continue to self-fund if I have to, because you asked me how this all started as a conversation. You said, what do you do for fun to take your mind off things? And to me, I'll self-fund because it's a small cost for me to reset and re-energize and just really feel good. And it just makes me feel good.
That's what's important.
And so, it's not cheap, but it's worth every penny of it for me.
Nice.
And forget me, to be honest with you, actually, I mean, I don't want to sound, don't get me wrong, I want to sound vain or pat myself on the back, but I've actually had a lot of like friends or friends of friends who maybe follow me on Instagram that have reached out, asked for the details of DX or Pro Drift and have started doing sessions. And for me, females. And that to me is more important because of what I mentioned to you, that stereotype and that stigma that exists.
Yeah.
Man, every time I see a chick on a track, I'm like, hell yeah.
It's a stupid stereotype, okay? Like, I'm not saying that there's some things that men can do that women can, no, but there are some things that men can do that women can't do and women can do and men can't do.
Absolutely.
There are. Like, I'm not going to get into that or whatever. But this is something where strength doesn't come into it. It doesn't come, physical, it's, like you said, if you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and you can see, you can drive. It's the same
I'll
thing.
tell you what, I mean, forget 2 arms, 2 legs. There's a really famous drifter internationally, not here, who actually doesn't have any arms and completely drifts with his legs. So the car's set up.
Fight with that,
yeah, but so that's the thing. I'm like, even those that are, not 100% physically healthy can still do it. There's nothing stronger than determination and willpower. That is stronger than any physical strength you can have as a human being.
Yeah, your mind is more.
So,
For sure. Okay. We have a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Missed it out on it. Grease monkey. No. Just going to think about it. So, Katie, we have we have a tradition.
Okay.
Where I ask you a question. You choose a can, and in these cans, there's a wild question. So, it's either that or a dare. So, choose one of these cans. And then the dare is in the thing. I don't come up with them. These are not my questions. These are brought to you by the audience at home.
Oh, can I phone a friend?
Huh? No, because I know the friend you choose, and we don't want to speak to her today. We're running out of time. She'll tell you. She's like she'll go for 2 options and
problem. So I'm going to pick my lucky number is 3. So I'm going to go 3rd row. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
This one here?
Yes.
Oh, Jenga. Let's see here.
Are you going to read it or am I?
Huh? I can. Up to you. Do you want to read it? No, because you might, Okay, stand on your head while... No, I'm joking.
Wait. That might be actually an easier option than what's on that piece of paper.
You said no to it. You said no to
I
the
didn't
dare.
hear the rest.
So it's stand on your head while singing the national anthem backwards.
Which national anthem?
Bulgarian. There you go. No, is there any kids' toys you have from childhood?
This is a great question.
If there any, is there any kids' toys from? I can't even. Maybe you should have read this. Yeah, you should read this one. Yeah, read it. Yeah, English, my second language.
Is there any kids' toys you have from childhood? If not, would you buy? This is terrible. Who wrote this?
ChatGPT.
I can tell.
Yeah.
So this is a brilliant question, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say this.
Don't say Labubu because we went through that.
No.
Okay.
But you might think it's worse, or maybe not.
No, I'm not going to judge you.
So I am a very big limited edition, and that is the key word. Focus on limited edition,
Trolls.
okay?
She's going to say trolls.
Okay? Limited edition Barbie collector. Okay? But don't laugh.
Trolls.
Hang on.
See,
I knew you would say that's even worse. I actually have been collecting for almost 20 years. Do you need a moment? Does he need a moment? Shall we go to a commercial break?
Brought to you by Temu. Barbie dolls brought to you by Temu.
Get the man some tissue. He's crying.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. You went from being a drifter to a collector. And you had me when you were like, I'm a grease monkey. I had a Honda Civic.
I'm going to give you a moment. I'm going to have you a moment. Go on.
She went from...
Go on. Let it all out.
You changed your own engine of a car at the age of 16. I was like, holy shit, that's insane. Okay. All right. Barbie collection.
Yes. Are you done?
Look, to be fair, I make Lego, right? Like I'm like a... Okay. So I can't really...
Lego is also an adult thing, I feel like. You've got adult kits and...
I tried to give you an out.
Okay,
no, sorry. Barbie collection.
Listen, it's a very serious collection of limited edition Barbies. Okay. I've been collecting for over 20 years, so I've got a really...
I'm sorry.
Even I have collections.
But I'm just curious, what does it mean by limited edition?
So, Mattel, you know who Mattel is?
Yeah, they do Transformers.
Well, they do Barbies too. Okay.
Okay, I mean, I know
So
Transformers.
does it make Barbie a little cooler now that it's the sister or brother of Transformers, Optimus Prime, and all that?
Oh, that's
Cousins?
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I tried.
Yeah.
So Mattel
Yeah.
every year launch specific collections that they only make 1,000 of around the world or 3,000, but whatever that number is, it's not a very high number, I think. And there's categories. So you've got black, gold, silver. And so I think like the gold is 20,000 around the world. The platinum is like
Not the price.
No, how many they make.
Oh, okay.
The platinum is like 5,000 made from that, etc. So they release about maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 collections throughout the year. And so that is what I say when I mean limited edition.
Okay.
And every year,
Yeah.
there is a publication, I don't know who it is, but they publish a Mattel evaluation book of all the limited edition Barbies because they go up in price.
Okay.
Right? So, you're laughing now.
So unboxed, right? You're not.
So look, I mean, the price differs. If it's not opened,
Yeah.
if it still has the original price sticker on it. So I've got a limited edition one from 1979 that still has the price sticker, which is 99 cents, and it's not opened. So that is worth more because that is literally everything is original.
Okay, how much is that?
I'm not going to disclose because I've got a lot. And to be honest with you, I actually think this could be my retirement because there are actually...
Not retirement. This is your sponsorship. We don't need Timo and we got...
No. But I mean, it's a real...
How many dolls do you have?
So right now, my last count... Sorry.
It's okay. Kick me.
My last... You deserve it.
How much did you say you have again?
Anyway.
Where's my lawyer?
No, my last count is, I think it was 52 or 53, which is not a lot. Don't forget
53 unboxed.
Yeah. But that's not a lot. I mean, you're talking over 2 decades. There are people who hunt. Literally, that's all they do. They go to auctions. They crawl the internet
Auctions
to find...
for what? Like Sotheby's?
Sotheby's can sell, but there
Sotheby's sells Barbie dolls.
No, if it's something really rare, right? So if it's like the first 1959 Barbie that was made, yeah, Sotheby's would probably sell it. It's worth probably in the millions, right? It's the first one. So it depends. But there are auctions where they sell antiques, where they sell collectibles, that kind of stuff. So there are people who literally, that is their life. It's not my life, but if I come across one conveniently, I do invest in picking up a collector's piece. So, so I actually, although the ones I have from childhood are not limited edition, but I've kept them because I've always had a love for Barbie doll.
But were they in the boxes as well, or you played with them for your kids?
No, they're like...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because when you're saying Barbie dolls, that's like you had like the dollhouse, Ken.
No. So they're actually like even the packaging.
Malibu Barbie.
Packaging is different to normal packaging. It's super premium. I mean, I've got a couple that are collaborations with designers like Carolina Herrera.
They do collaborations with
Barbie? Versace. So those are really limited. And so if you pick one up, and it's really cute actually. So on my birthday every year, my sister buys me one. So she adds to the collection. Well, if she can find one, that is. Yeah.
But she can get that years, no? Or is it that hard?
So, look, sometimes she strikes gold because Mattel would have just launched a collection that is in store at the time of my birthday, which is in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But if not, I mean, I don't expect her to go auction hunting. So if she finds one in the store, she'll...
If you loved her, you would.
So that's my toys from... I mean, out of all the bloody questions, can I read the rest of them? Are they all the same
I don't know. I have to check with the producer.
You know what?
If you're allowed to, just to see if it wasn't fixed.
Actually, I have a feeling they're all the same question. Just to make sure that...
How would I know? You think that Shamim told us? She did. She told us about the question that
making fun of me. For
Shamim?
Yeah.
No.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yes.
So Shamim and I were like a week apart our birthdays. So I think it was, when was it? Maybe 10 years ago? I'm not going to say how old we were. We were very young.
Yeah, turning 15. Just turning 15. You just got your Civic. You're 16.
No, even before. Anyways, I think the year was 2012 or 11. Okay. Anyways, we're young but adults. And I asked my mum we threw a joint party. And I asked my mum to make us cakes. So obviously my mum made Barbie cakes for Shamim and I. Shamim was so embarrassed. And she didn't want her cake coming out. I was happy. I was like, great, it's a Barbie cake. So yeah.
Take that one then.
Yeah.
So just so you can prove that there's no...
Oh, I was going to say there's nothing in here, but I just saw it. Okay.
Just to prove that there's no...
Why don't you answer this one?
Huh?
Why don't you answer this one? I didn't even read it. I'm asking you.
Oh, shit. She's supposed to say no.
You said yeah?
She said yeah.
Okay. So, a question for you. Tell a strange story that has happened to you or you have heard. Oh, well, it says, Amin has to guess if it's you or not, but then Dina has to guess. Katie, George has to guess.
A strange story.
That has happened to you or you've heard, but preferably happened to you.
Oh.
Because you can make anything up if you say you've heard.
No, but I never lie. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking about this one, but I'll think about it because I didn't want it to be too X-rated. But this is before, long time ago.
Okay. Before I was born, probably.
Before you were born, probably. Yeah. I was seeing a girl. And I liked her. And I had
I'd like to think so if you were seeing her.
Yeah. But I had this thing, like some things, like I would be like, I was weird. Like things would like turn me off, like, you know, things like that. And then one day we were at a birthday of hers and we were talking and things like that. And she had a younger sister who was also very nice. I know where
this is going.
And she told us a story about how she fell out of the boat once.
Who did?
The older one, the one I was seeing.
Okay.
And she fell out of the boat and like she pooped. Like poop came out. Yeah. And I never saw her the same. I couldn't.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But were you in love, or was it like, okay, I like you, but like not poop like you?
No. Like there's a lot. Like, I'm not German. The poop thing doesn't work for me.
But is there anyone that you would poop like? Like, could you be so in love that it's like poop love?
Yes, one person in this world.
Okay.
One person in this world.
Okay, I would like to think it's your wife.
No way. my son.
Oh.
I'll clean his poop and that's it.
Enough. I mean,
that's the only. I clean the first nappy.
Would you clean his poop now as an adult?
Yes.
Because it's different when they're a baby and it's like.
Oh, he's not an adult. He's 6. To be fair, he cleans his own poop now. He uses the gun and everything. Yeah. But the problem is he asks for me to like have a conversation while he's sitting there, and he'll be like he sprays and he's like
separation anxiety.
Yeah. He wants to have a conversation.
Okay.
He's like doors open. He's like, hey, daddy. I'm like, yeah. He's like, can we talk? I'm like, now.
Lovely.
So she fell out of the boat. She said poop came out.
Okay.
Which was really weird because like, you know, I don't understand how that happened. And I never saw her the same.
Yeah.
And then her sister and I became friends. Yeah. Yeah. Friends.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a very honest story, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I should have made up something. Yeah.
It's okay.
So you think it's true?
Oh, I have to guess if it's you. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and all parts of it, because it could have been, the poop could have been a lie, the sister could have been a lie.
The whole story is true. Like, I have to say if, like, the whole thing is true.
I'm just a really good storyteller. That too.
I think it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah.
She literally.
Because I just saw your face go a bit like when you talked about.
It was that. Okay. Yeah. It was weird.
Wait, do you think she's going to be listening to this and then?
I hope not. So I don't know if you know about her sister.
Awkward.
We were just friends.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That was.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Moving on.
So that was just interesting. Thank you.
Okay.
There.
Well.
And the funny thing is, every time I've read that question, I always have stories. And then now when I get asked a question, I go blank.
You go poop.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you didn't have to make money to do what you love, what would you do? I kind of feel like
Stripper.
Really?
No. I would be broke. No one would pay. No one.
Hey, nothing wrong with strippers, okay?
No, there's nothing wrong with strippers. I'm saying no one's paying for me to strip. My wife would not be, Actually, I had that conversation with my wife today.
Huh.
Yeah, because I've lost weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, and I came into money with that. I was saying, I was like, oh, look, I have a bit of money now. Like, are you, is that appealing to you? She's like, I never married you for your money. I was like, yeah, but you didn't marry me for my looks. And you don't think I'm funny.
Yeah, so what is it?
So what was it?
What is it?
No, I think if I didn't have to make money, what was it? If I didn't have to make money from what I do,
what would you do if you basically, if money wasn't a thing, what would you be doing?
Directing, doing stand-up comedy, and doing a podcast.
Nice. I think you'd be really good at that. Minus the comedy.
Yeah, so I won't invite you to my stand-up gigs then.
No, I'd love to come. I'll buy VIP seats too.
Bring Shamim.
Absolutely.
She would be heckle. She would heckle so much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure.
Loved it.
I think that's our time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I had so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm glad that was your first.
Maybe I could take you for an experience.
I want to, but I would kick myself.